Hello guys, and welcome back to our playthrough of Hitman. Here we are in Colorado. Now this is a unique mission because, as you might have noticed, pretty much every mission has two targets. In this mission though, we have Sean Rose, Penelope Graves, as well as Ezra Berg and Maya Parvati. So we've actually got 4 targets to take out in this one mission. Let's go ahead and learn a little bit about them.
Good morning, 47. We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Soders, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare.
Alrighty guys, now I have mentioned this level a couple times in this playthrough, saying that I'm not exactly looking forward to it. I do want to make it clear, it's not a bad level. It's just probably my least favorite of this series. So let's go ahead and give it a try. I'll tell you what, that Ezra Berg guy, he does not look like he's very Hebrew. So I don't know about him being ex-Mossad, but...
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map. Mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that the command room is below ground inside an old tornado shelter. Only Rose appears to have access, however, so to get inside, you will need to get creative. This environment is hostile and highly alert, so tread carefully. Good luck, 47.
I think the reason that I particularly don't like this level that much is that it takes place in a place that's entirely hostile. Anybody sees me, they're immediately going to start shooting at me. They're not going to try to escort me out. They're not going to try to tell me I'm in the wrong area. I'm sneaking into a place with hostile targets instead of sneaking into a place full of civilian people. And I like that civilian aspect of it a lot more. For one, if these guys are all militia, why would I not take them out? Like, you know, you lose points for taking out non-targets, but if these guys are all hostile, what makes them not a target? To me, this level feels like I'm playing Splinter Cell, which isn't a bad thing. The old Splinter Cell games are great, but if I'm playing Splinter Cell, why not play Splinter Cell? Either way, I'm going to do my best to try to do it without any deaths. We'll see how well that goes, though. Oh, there's a crate over there. Let's go dump them in that. As I mentioned before, if they get dumped into a crate, they are gone forever. I don't really want this gun. I'll put it here.
What the hell is that?
Uh-oh. Okay.
That is Sean Rose,
Not allowed into
terrorist
that area.
turned insurgent.
Terrorist turned insurgent. I don't see how those are really that different of things. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to... We're probably going to take out Parvati.
Sean Rose in charge of operations. I don't get it.
And one of the ways we can do that is by going over this direction. I know. I just said I'm not going to try to take out people who don't need to die, but, you know, I just don't see the point in doing that when there's some kind of radical militia group. Like, why not just take out anybody who's in my way? So, the deal is that there was a training accident where they're doing some kind of setup for a heist of some kind that they're doing, I guess. And the guy who's the point man, the guy that I'm currently dressed as, got injured. I don't know if you noticed, but if you saw the character that I killed, he was limping. So the plan is that I'm taking his uniform and I'm going to tell him, oh, I'm all better now. Let's go back to the training exercise and see what we can do.
That
Here
is
she
Maya
is.
Parvati,
Let's talk
Sri
to her.
Lankan assassin turned pirate turned insurgent.
I'm back.
Well, well, our very own punching bag. Any broken bones?
Wounded pride. That's all.
Good to hear. All right, head over to the briefing area. We'll resume in a moment.
So,
So you can see they kind of have a little makeshift convoy set up here that they're going to use for training purposes. And we're going to go ahead and check out this little setup they've got. Phase 1, ran the limo, take out the driver. Phase 2, take out the 3 targets in the rear of the limo. And Phase 3, retrieve the intel from the limo and extract. We're going to be
All right,
practicing
people,
that mission.
Let's get to it. Burgess is back. We're finally ready to make this happen. I expect you all to know this by heart. But in case amnesia has set in, here's the sequence. Advance to the car with haste. Eliminate the passengers. Retrieve the briefcase. Extract. Got that? And remember, speed and accuracy is the name of the game. All right. Now go pick up your weapons and get in position. Move out.
All right. Let's show what we're made of. I think I need to get in position around here somewhere.
Parvati, please proceed. Pretend I'm not here.
Not a problem.
Oh, there's another one of our targets.
All right, let's go again. On your mark. Ready, set,
Documents and extract. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Good training. Now let's go ahead and turn off the safety mechanism on that.
Team's overall performance was passable. Speed and accuracy, but coordination needs to improve. The point is to build up muscle memory. Hey!
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
I don't know. That was an accident. That wasn't me. Yeah, go check that out.
Oh, you were at Jordan Rice's funeral, huh? Greeting. It was a thing of beauty. The whole team moving on clockwork. Perfect execution. Thomas Cross was off site before his guards even...
Oh, interesting.
Wish I could have been there. So who's this next target? Gustavo Torres, Mexican Secretary of the Interior.
So, in the last mission in Bangkok, we killed Jordan Cross. And these are the guys who kidnapped his father. Interesting. I didn't actually make that connection before. Okay, so we got Sean Rose. We still got Penelope Graves and Ezra Berg to take out. Now, I know there's a secret. Let's go ahead and... Normally, I just go ahead and go with the secret ways of doing things. Let's go ahead and actually listen in on what the secret is. Now, if you remember from the intro, Penelope Graves was actually former Interpol, and they don't really know why she's working with these guys.
So this test that Rose has planned seems kind of cruel, doesn't it? I mean, I'm no softie, but it feels excessive to me.
She's got it coming. But nobody could switch sides like Graves and just expect to be accepted. Tests are in order, man.
Yeah, sure, I get that. But playing on her past with Interpol like that? I don't know, man. But I just hope the technician knows how to act.
She used to be the enemy. I don't have any sympathy for that. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's got the badge, right?
Yeah, he showed it to me over by the tent. Rehearsed his lines, too. He's taking this pretty seriously. Should be in the clear. Hey. It'll be interesting to see if she takes the hook.
And not to mention how far she'll go. I
All
think
right.
she'll order us to be
Let's check this out.
If she does, I got a 45 cal with her initials on it.
Penelope Graves is still new to this outfit, and it looks like Rose is going to test her dedication to the cause. He's arranged for one of the communications technicians to act as an outside agent. The tech is supposed to show her an Interpol badge and escort her to the slurry pit, asking her to betray the militia. Might I suggest a last-minute recasting, 47?
I hear you.
Alright, now this will be interesting because I have done this before, but I will be honest. I've always had a little bit of an issue getting this technician's uniform. I need to get his badge and his uniform, and I always have trouble with that. So let's see if there's a way I can do it sneakily. I think I've always kind of jumped the gun and tried to take him out a little too early. Yeah, we'll grab an apricot. That might help. Now, how does 47 know that this technician's the one?
Wait. I'll try again.
I don't know.
The bloody Russians hijacked our satellite.
That is Penelope Graves, acclaimed anti-terror analyst. Strange to see her as part of this crowd.
I just came in here to check on everything. So you alright?
Sure. What's up, Graves?
Oh, just, wanted to make sure everything was running smoothly. So, the connection's secure? No weird signals or anything?
No weird signals, no. Connectivity's a bit of a problem, but we're rerouting some things. It all looks fine. Should we be on alert?
No. No, I just like making sure. Big ears out there, You can, never be too careful.
Sure. We're on top of it. No need to worry.
Glad to hear it. If you encounter anything unusual, let me know immediately. Yeah?
Sure, Graves. We'll keep you in the loop.
So this guy just walks back and forth between here and there, huh? It's going to be a bit of a problem. We've got a couple people who happen to be hanging out in this area. I guess I could maybe take them out. I really thought about that, but I don't trust that. There's a bunch of guys over there. They might see me. How can I do this? How can I take this guy out silently? I mean, hell, I could just shoot her from here, I guess. I'm very tempted to do that, considering this is a 4 mission level, or a 4 target mission, rather, but
Still not getting a signal.
here's what I'm
I
thinking.
need you to adjust the satellite reception.
That better?
I don't want any witnesses, so we're going to go and take those guys out. Now, they're almost certainly going to be discovered fact, they might be discovered in like 10 seconds, but that's okay, because we'll be gone. We're in a new, unique uniform. Shouldn't be a problem.
Penelope Graves, we need to talk.
You're... what is this?
I'll explain everything at the slurry pit. It will be in your best interest to do as I say.
I understand.
Yep, there they are. Discovered.
I'll see you there.
I'm not too sneaky.
So,
Alrighty, we'll wait for her to come here. I really should figure out how to fast forward in my editing, but someday. Now, this is a little interesting. While we wait, I'll give a little background on this game. You see this tall grass here? You'll notice if I hide in it, it says concealed. I can hide in tall grass. Now, you may say, well, that's not special. But that's new to Hitman 2. And these levels are technically from Hitman 1. So it's very interesting. They didn't used to have that. But now I can do the level with those special little things. Alright, let's talk to her.
Miss Graves, you are being recruited back into Interpol as an insider.
What? Who are you anyway? How did you find me?
That is not important. Think about this carefully. You can provide us with valuable intel. If you cooperate, the agency will overlook your unfortunate transgression.
And what if I refuse, huh? If I scream and get the guards here?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Might prove unhealthy. I'll give you a few moments to think about it.
Good work, 47. This should give her something to think about.
Okay, can you just leave me alone for a few minutes? I've got some thinking to do. I'm sure Rose won't mind. Think, Graves. How did they get to you? Flight out of Lyon under assumed name. Passport provided through Delgado and that Vanisher guy. It looked clean. Changed clothes at JFK and again.
Now here we have another example of a death that I'm a little
Graves is
confused
down.
by.
Excellent work.
I mean, couldn't she just swim out of there? I don't know. Alright, we got 2 targets down and 2 to go. I think that's one of the issues with this level. It just feels so damn long. Oh well.
Mogadishu, huh? Hell of a baptism by fire,
Indian? Sri Lankan.
So the plan here is that Rose is testing some explosives, and we are going to do a little meddling and make the boom a little bit bigger than intended.
Investigate report. You are free to engage anyone you don't know. What?
Let's get some of that extra nitroglycerin. I only need 1 technically, but you never know when a little extra nitroglycerin is going to come in handy. Right?
When I first got here, our body walked right up.
By the way, the history of nitroglycerin is actually very fascinating. Perhaps I'll do a video on that on my educational channel. What have we got here? No, No, nothing like that.
Now shut up.
Okay, now this guy is a bomb disposalist guy, or actually, that's not a bomb disposalist, it's just a bomb guy. That'll let us walk around this area without too much problems. Unfortunately, that guy over there is probably a friend of his or something. He seems to have knowledge that I'm not really that guy. So that's okay. We're going to use that as an excuse to throw a coin, my favorite item in the game, distract him, and we went ahead and put some extra nitroglycerin in that explosive. I'm going to assume that that's all going to go according to plan. If it doesn't, we'll come back and take care of that later, I guess. For now, let's go ahead and move on to Ezra Berg. Ezra Berg is a chemist, explosive kind of guy. And the real trick here is I want to get into his room right here, his little shed. It's a little tricky because there's quite a few guys watching. What I want to do is, let's see what I've got here. I've already made it clear that I don't mind killing people, so I might just drop this guy. Hell, I might just drop both of them.
So I've started practicing breathing underwater. If I train hard... You there!
Yeah, you know what? When you don't care about killing non-targets, it does make the level quite a bit easier. Maybe a little too easy, but... Now, what can we do here? Ooh, basement key, that's important. We need a wrench. There's a wrench. Loosen the gas canister here. More nitroglycerin. Screwdriver. Alright, so we've made a gas leak with this little chemistry area. As far as I know, he's not going to just naturally check that, though. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to give him a reason to check that. He has somebody that he's interrogating. He's using some kind of chemical stuff to do things to that guy. And what we're going to do is we're going to make him think that his chemistry is wrong. Oh, you know what? I'm wearing a uniform right now, right? Oh, I am. Okay. Well, I was distracting that guy to go get his uniform. Turns out I don't really need that. Uh-oh, I was just recorded. I'm trying not to do that.
The guy Ezra Berg is tied up in the interrogation room. He's one of the enemy's couriers.
You heard it. Investigate and report. Go, go. Affirmative.
I'm talking to you, sir.
Okay, so that guy kind of noticed me. That's a problem, but not too much of a problem, hopefully. Oh, and look at that. There's Rose dead.
Confirmed down. Nicely done, 47.
I'm going to go ahead and move this guy to a secure place that hopefully no one will notice his body. I don't think there's anything I can actually dump him into on this level. So we're just going to hope that that is a place that he doesn't get seen. Oh, there is a place I can dump him. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Never hurts to be a little extra safe. Alright. Ezra Berg doing his own thing. We're going to go ahead and administer an overdose of the serum that this guy's trying to do. He's going to come check on him, wonder why that guy's dead, and then run off, hopefully run off to his little chemistry set and try to whip up some new chemical that explains why that guy died. Now, we already know why that's going to be a problem, and that's going to be because we have created a gas leak in there, so his little Bunsen burner is going to be a problem. Now, the last thing that we need is we need to create a 3D mask of Ezra's face to get into the last little area that we need. So I'm going to go ahead and start that.
God, I hate those alarms.
Calm down, it was nothing.
Okay. I'll take this 3D print of Ezra's face. We're going to head back to the basement. Just in time for Ezra to go, hey, wait a minute,
Ezra
that guy's dead.
Former Mossad interrogator. His services are in demand at the moment.
Sure hope this guy doesn't notice the body in here. Oh! Oh no, that's right, I hid the body. Never mind. Alright, so Ezra's going to go run off, try to figure out what's wrong with his chemistry. And in the meantime, we're going to get into this room. Now, it won't let us do that yet, because he's not dead. Sorry, buddy. Oh, wait, it looks like he's still alive. Well, that's odd. Now we just play the waiting game. You talking to me? Said, are you talking to me? Well, I didn't see anybody else here. And there's Ezra Berg dead. Nice.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
Okay. Let's infiltrate the tornado shelter. Oh, that's not Sean. Or that's not Ezra Berg's face. That's Sean's
Plot
face.
thickens.
Someone left in a hurry.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow Client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47. We're getting closer.
So, interesting. We have Jordan Cross's father, Morgan Cross. We've got Reza, the general we killed. There's Francesca DeSantis. Don't recognize that face. Sylvia DeSantis. Oh no, that's Jordan Cross's father. I'm not sure who that is then. Oh yeah, I guess everybody with an X should be killed, right? There's Klaus Strandberg. So these guys, all these guys with X's, well, this guy we didn't kill, but now this guy, we've seen him in cutscenes, but we haven't actually killed him. 47, that's us. Is this word Providence? Providence? The plot thickens.
Some kind of network. Power plays. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Klaus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb. Oh, well.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The Hidden Hand. Thought they were a myth.
A hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Alright. Alright, what else do I need to check? Oh, here we go.
Someone's done their homework.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow Client has been tracking you for decades.
Now, how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
Anything else? Investigate the command room. What have we not investigated? Oh, here we go.
Found something.
Sodas? But that would mean... Providence has infiltrated ICA. And Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow Client?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and just take this door out right here. Don't really see how that's an exit, but, I mean, if that's an exit, why don't we just come in that way? Oh well. Next, 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 next. Skip all.
Rose is gone.
It was me, wasn't it? They tracked me. I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well, Olivia. I am proud of you. Now listen. The ICA knows about you. They kept you alive because they needed you, and now they don't. We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man you know what he's capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. My friend and I. Away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift, the warden told us. Your gift and your curse. Touching lives only by ending them.
You know him.
Better than anyone.
What a twist! So, whoever that Shadow Client is, that's who we are after. Alrighty, guys. Well, actually, technically now, the Shadow Client isn't who we're after now. We're after Eric Soders. Eric Soders betrayed us, and it's our job to track him down. Next episode, we will be going on to Hokkaido. Hokkaido is the last mission in the original Hitman 1. Well, besides the whole other campaign they did. But we're not going to focus on that just yet. Hokkaido is the last mission in the regular Hitman 1 campaign. It's my personal favorite level, and I'm super excited. I can't wait. See you guys next time for that. Have a great night, and stay healthy.